Hey guys, Ponce here, and for today's video I just thought I'd talk a little bit about basically the only thing that requires any sort of mechanical skill on Jarvan at all. Aside from that, I mean, it's the same with a lot of League of Legends champions, if not most. That it's more so just kind of understanding the numbers behind what's happening on the screen at any given time, map awareness, and just that kind of thing. The one area where Jarvan does require a little bit of mechanical skill is his EQ combo. I've gotten a lot of questions in the past, people talking about, well, why don't I get the shield? Well, it's so I have extra damage on the Demacian standard, because basically the idea is to directly drop it on top of someone's head, just for that little bit of extra damage spike. This doesn't matter too much when you're the jungler, so I mean, for most Jarvans it's probably not going to be as relevant. It's more so about just getting the knock-up period, and it's safer to not have to worry about that portion. But if you're playing Jarvan in lane, basically top lane is all about getting as much damage as you can possibly get out, every instance you can, so not wasting any instance of damage. So basically the idea here, and the bot's going to make it easy because he's just standing there. So, I just drop it directly on him, and then I get double, like 2 skills worth of damage off on him. This the damage radius on the Demacian standard, he isn't that big. I don't know what the exact range is, but it's basically that little thing on the screen there. Like, it's not particularly forgiving. So you got to pretty much drop it directly on him. Now, this is more relevant of late, ever since they nerfed Jarvan and his knock-up. Like basically when he turns himself into a missile, his own missile width is a lot smaller. So the more accurate you are with this skill, now it's also relevant in terms of the knock-up effect itself. But that nerf really didn't affect Jarvan too much if you were a primary Jarvan player and were used to just landing the Q directly or the E directly onto someone anyway, because that's going to knock them up regardless. That one actually I think missed. I didn't hit that. I hit him with the knock-up portion because he walked into it. The other thing about the whole EQ combo is, well, I'm pretty sure you have to smart cast. Well, I'm sure you can get away without smart casting it, technically, but this is one of the skills where I would say, to completely optimize it, you do need to smart cast both things, because you can't just kind of drop it and then aim your thing around. It's basically got to be an instant thing. You got to drop it and then just go in immediately. There can't be any hesitation at all, otherwise the guy will just move, especially now given that, like I said, the missile width is smaller. Oh, and the other thing is, when you EQ combo on top of someone, like this, hear me like mashing my keys pretty hard, you have to actually click on the champion. Otherwise, Jarvan's just going to auto-attack the nearest minion or something, and make sure the click is accurate. It's especially, not difficult, but kind of awkward when he's, like Renekton here, standing in a big group of minions. You can try and click on him, but if you're just slightly off, you're going to click a minion. See how I'm highlighting the minion standing directly next to him? So I'm going to go auto-attack. See, I just auto-attack a minion like that. Jarvan's passive is extremely powerful and underrated, especially in lane. You just kind of use it to, just kind of hit someone once and then back off, and it's quite a bit of damage. Or you can use it as part of his combo, where you just kind of jump in and make sure, don't let go, and because, oh, I just did my combo, I'm fine. You can't relax at that point. At that point, you have to actually mash on your keyboard to, or your mouse rather, to make sure you're right-clicking on the actual champion properly. Otherwise, a huge chunk of damage just wasted. So, of course, this is a full combo I'm going to do right here. It's EQ, smite, or not smite, ignite, and then ult on someone. As you can see, that's quite a bit of damage. And that extra 105 damage there can be the difference between killing the guy and him getting away, or even you dying sometimes. So you really got to, sort of train yourself to land the E directly on top of someone. Don't be lazy about it and say, oh, I'm going to knock him up anyway. No, the damage is actually quite important. And again, that's why I level that skill specifically over getting Golden Aegis. Because Golden Aegis doesn't really do anything. It's not particularly useful early on. It's kind of nice later on to have a little bit of extra HP, I guess, and, a little extra snare. But yeah, that's it for me for now. That's Jarvan's EQ combo. I figured I'd explain it in slightly more in-depth today. Hope you guys found that one informative and possibly vaguely entertaining somewhere along the way. But yeah, this is Ponce. I'm going to go to my streaming thing now. I will see you guys around when I come up with another video to make that I think is relevant to something. Goodbye.